Yes, I know what is testing, but what exactly unit testing is? We will see the answer in this episode, so let's start. And with that, I'm your host Sarthak, and this is a channel for web development related things. And don't forget to subscribe and hit bell icon to get the notification if you want to have the awesome videos related to Laravel, Angular, Vue.js, React, and much more things. So let's see what we are going to learn here. So unit testing. What is unit testing? But before that, let's first see what not is unit testing. So unit testing is not a software flow. What that software flow means it's not going to test how the user will use your project, your app, or your software. It's not like user will first go to there and then he will go to second page and you need to test that user can go on this way only. No, this is not a unit testing. Unit testing is not just for testing the controller. It's not just using controller, because controller can has many functions. This means controller can has many functionality, and unit tests are not for testing whole of the controller. Same, unit testing is not for a simple module. Suppose you have a module which is going to get the image, optimize it, then save to database and all these things. So this seems like lots of steps. Unit testing is not for module. So what exactly unit testing is? Unit means one. Have you ever seen I want 2 unit of something? So unit means one. So one test for one function. Simple thing. Each method for the test, we will write test as a method. So each method test one thing only, only one thing. So that's why I said that controller can has many functions. So one test for one function, because one function can only do one thing. So that's the important part. And in every unit test you probably have one assert, because if you have more than one assert, you are asserting or you are expecting 2 or 3 output for some functionality. That means you have 2 or 3 things you are checking for one test, and that's not a unit test. Unit test means unit checking only one functionality at a time, or one test for one functionality. Then unit test has to be decoupled. What that mean? Yes, I know I have written one test that will just going to check whether there is a user in the database or not. Then we have another test which will get one user. But these two things has to be separate. So it's not like if you are not running the first test, second breaks. If you are not testing the second one, first breaks. So that has to be coupled. Every test can individually be tested, and obviously on the flow also. So test doesn't interfere each other. Like I have said that if you are getting user information for one function, one test, then that functionality doesn't has to pass to other test. Each test has its own identity, own data, own structure, nothing else. So this means each unit test doesn't share data with other tests. So this is most important thing you need to take care while testing unit tests. So what is the goal of unit test? The goal of unit testing is simple, that ensure that each part of program working fine as an isolated system. Getting this point? Most important part is work as an isolated system. So in that case, unit testing is for each functionality, each system, and you will write test. So this is all about unit testing, and I'm sure you like this episode. If you have like this episode, just subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so that you will get the notification every time I upload some other videos related to web development things. And follow Bitfumes on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Share these video with your developer friends so that everyone know what is unit testing. And we will meet in the next episode, where we will start with PHP unit to see how we can start from scratch with PHP unit to test a simple thing on our PHP world. So we will meet in the next episode. Till then, goodbye.